everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin, welcome. And today I am building my perfect fall/autumn BYOP or build your own palette with my extensive singles collection. I have quite a few palettes to go through today. So what I'm gonna do is basically go through them all, pull out shades that speak to me and that I feel are very fall and autumnal, and then we're gonna make a custom color story from them. So yeah, I'm really excited. But just before we jump into it, if you have not already, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I love playing with bright, fun, colorful makeup, and yeah, there's gonna be a few indie brands I think in this video today. And also ignore my nails. I know, I need to redo them. Anyway, let's jump into it. Okay, this is my first palette. It's very warm, like pink leaning. So I'm just gonna start picking out some shades. So this shade here is really interesting. It's like a dusty mauvey purple. So this is from my Revolution Reloaded Maxi palette. So I'm gonna take that. I also want some like orange and yellows, so I'm thinking maybe this one here. That is from the XX Revolution Exposed palette. Maybe this is more of a light orange, you can see. That is from my Revolution palette, and I think this is as well, this yellow. So this could be a nice gradient to kind of play with. And also this shade. This is like a beautiful, I hope you can see, it's like a pink to green duochrome. This is the shade How You Doing from NBA Cosmetics. Hopefully you can see on my finger like the duochrominess of it. It is so beautiful, screams autumn, so I'm gonna take that. I think that's all I want to take from this palette. Okay, next is more browns and greens. So I do want to play around with some green, but I'm not too sure what to play around with. I do really like the look of this like orangey yellow. I've swatched it next to that yellow. It's more vibrant. This is again from my Revolution palette that I depotted. If you want to see like the whole depotting process, I did actually film it. I'll link it in the cards. It's really satisfying. Just me crunching up some eyeshadows and repotting them and repressing them. I would highly recommend that. So yeah, that'll be in the cards. I'm liking the look of this, more like burgundy, orangey, reddy shimmer. That's from the Elf Berry Bad palette. So we've got a lot of warm tones right now. I'm wanting to get some more greens. So maybe this one. So that is like a really bright, almost tealy hinting green. That is Palm Trees from my Makeup Obsession LA Dreams palette. Okay, moving on. We've got a new palette. This is again more kind of neutrally shades. There's this red, which is really interesting. That's quite bright. That is, again, from my Revolution palette. I don't really want blues. How much blue does this pull? I don't know. We'll pull it. We'll see. This is If You've Got It, Haunt It from NBA Cosmetics. It does have a bit of a blue shift to it. Yeah, you can see there. We'll see. We'll see if it makes the cut. Okay, I'm definitely wanting this shade. This is Confetti from the Pastel Roses. Look at that. It's a lot more warm toned than the other greens, I feel. Like the other greens have been more cool, so it'd be nice to have this. This is such an autumnal colour as well. This is like one of those green to brown kind of shades. This is Jupiter from the Pastel Roses. I feel like I want one of these too as well. These are really special, like flaky shades. Yeah, you can see them there. They are so stunning. They are quite similar, but I'm gonna take this. It leans more green. This is the shade Dreamcatcher. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, then the last palette. This is a matte palette that I kind of designed for my kit. I definitely want like a dark green matte, something like this, just to add a little bit of green. I like that. That's from the Revolution palette. How many shades have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's make it 16. So we've got 14 right now. So 2 more shades. These are the colours so far. I'm feeling like a kind of greeny matte maybe, but I don't know if this is like, yeah, that makes it pull more spring, I feel. I don't want it to be spring. I want it to be like autumn. Maybe one of these. That could work. What's this? Yeah, that is such an autumnal shade. This is the shade Not a Fact from the J-Star Conspiracy palette, I think. I don't support J-Star anymore, I should say that. Yeah, that's the reason that all of these shades have been depotted. So yeah, I should just preface that. I think maybe like one of these pinks to blend that out. What is this one? That's the shade Pigment, and that is what that looks with that. Yeah, I'll take that as well. Okay, so now I'm going to organize these into their own little palette. Okay, what are we thinking about this little palette? I think this is really nice. I actually really like this. I think it fits the fall autumn theme. So yeah, let me show you a close-up and some swatches. Okay, so here is a close-up of the palette, and it's giving me very similar vibes to that new Odin's Eye Christmas palette. I wasn't really going for that, but like, I don't know, it's got similar vibes, or is it just me? Is it just me being a little crazy? And here are some swatches of it. I don't think I'm getting the duochromes properly on camera, but they are beautiful, they're stunning, and I love them. So yeah, let's get this palette on my eyeballs. Alrighty then, here we are. Is there a part of me that really wants to do a look just using these two mauvey purpley shades? Yes, absolutely, but I won't do that because I don't want to be boring. So instead, I'm going to do like an autumnal sunset look, I think, maybe with a pop of green. I've been really inspired by this look by Angelica Nyqvist. So yeah, let's just copy her work, you know? It's going to be like, can I borrow your homework? But like, don't copy it exactly. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go in with this, like the beautiful kind of berry pinky shade. Yes, that one. I'm going to start popping that in the outer corner. I'm not starting with a black. Are you proud of me? You better be. And I have instantly forgotten how much fallout repressed shades have. Well done me. I actually really do enjoy this shade. I know I say in like every single video that I really don't like pink eyeshadow, but there's something about this shade, it's just a bit different and I really enjoy it. Right, now I'm going to try and blend it with this orangey tone. Something that I have noticed is once you repress shades, they are a lot more kick-uppy and they cause a lot more fallout, but they are also so much more pigmented. It is unbelievable. Okay, they blended together really nicely. So now I'm going to go in with this kind of darker yellow matte, and I'm going to kind of focus it on the inner part of the look. It's honestly been so long since I played with colourful eyeshadow. I've been back at uni and my weekends have just been spent sleeping and recovering from that. And obviously I wear neutral makeup for uni. So yeah, it's nice to be playing with some colour again. All right, now I'm going to mix some shades. I'm going to mix this lighter orange matte with this darker yellow that we've just used. And I'm going to tap off the excess and start blending the outer edge just a tiny little bit. I always love mixing shades to get the exact blend that you want. I think it's such a nice technique. Because what's a more perfect blending shade than a shade that is mixed of the two shadows that you're trying to blend? You can't get a more perfect one. Okay, and then finally for the blend, I'm just taking this more pastel yellow and I'm gonna just use that to slowly blend out the darker yellow that we put on the inner part of our eye. Okay, so I've just brought those crease shades down onto my lower lash line the tiniest bit. And I'm going to take... Ooh, that was almost a disaster. Okay, we're good. There's no casualties. I'm going to take this kind of duochrome green to brown. Now, this is quite a hard shade to pick up on a brush. I don't know if they've changed the formula since I bought it, but it's almost like quite dense. It's almost like a cream. I'm just going to pop it on my lower lash line. And then on the lid, I think I'm going to take this super special shimmer shade. This is the shade Dream Catcher. And I just want this to be like the center of the look. Like, I'm hoping you can see how special this shade is. Okay, I'm going to zoom you in. That's out. So hopefully you can see how beautiful this shade is. Can you see that duochrome flip? How stunning. It's like an orange to... No, not orange. What am I talking about? It's like a pink to green, but it's so sparkly and so shimmery. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to do... I've still got the swatches on. I'm going to do my liner, my lashes, and finish off the... Pardon me. Maybe not try and burp in the middle of a sentence. That's so rude. I apologise. I'm going to do my liner and lashes off camera, come back, and yeah, wrap this video up. See you in a sec. Okay, so I'm back and the look is finished. I'm really, really loving this. I really hope that you can see all the shimmer and the sparkle on camera because I just love that shade. I love the pastel roses, especially those super bright, shimmery, flaky duochrome shades. But like everything else as well, this palette, it does remind me of that Odin's Eye palette, that new Christmas palette. It does remind me. I still want that blue one though. That has my heart, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I just love playing with my singles. My singles haven't really had a chance to shine over the past few years. And seeing as my single collection has grown quite a lot recently, I really want to make more content around my singles collection, using my singles, enjoying and loving my singles. I do have a part of my Pan Those eyeshadows now dedicated to single eyeshadows. So slowly but surely they are getting used, they are getting loved, but I do have so many to go through and I do love them. Like, they serve such a nice purpose in my collection. I love duping out colour stories that I'm interested in with them. And yeah, just making unique colour stories that I just love. I love this. This is so cute. So yeah, now that I've had my fall kind of colour story urge filled, I feel like I am okay on buying new makeup. I feel like this like typical autumn fall colour stories, the reds, the greens, the browns, the yellows, I've cured it. I don't really want to buy them. I have them. I've made this beautiful look and yeah, I'm ready to rule the world. So that is the end of this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I hope you've had an amazing day. Don't forget to use your single eyeshadows and I will see you in the next video. Bye!